India's Regional PR Awards 2021 40 under 40.
Hello to everyone. My name is Ayushi. You are with me on Troopel.com. And now what? Let's have a very nice meeting with Mr. Ojaswee Sharma. And he's none other than a winner of IRPRA 2021 in the Creative Campaign.
Award for the Best Creative Entertainment Campaign category. Winners are Ojaswee Sharma, Chandigarh.
So we'll have a very beautiful conversation with him, as well as we'll get to know that wow experience was him, for him it was, and how did he felt after achieving this award. So first of all, I would like to welcome you on our channel, Troopel.com, for this interview, and thank you so much for sharing your time, Ojasvi. So as we know that you have been achieved such a very a kind of a very beautiful experience you have that won the award in IRPRA 2021. So how was your experience? First tell me that.
Well, the experience has been very good. I know being there amongst the top 40, which Troopel have actually chosen, and I feel really honored and privileged to be, receiving this award, the IRPRA 40 under 40. Of course, it's an overwhelming feeling. Your work gets recognized, and it's a day that you just sit and then you are honored for it. And yeah, one day you count and you remember everything you have done over the last year or maybe the last two years. But this time, yes, last 2 years, whatever we have done, one day we got to actually realize that that you have done so much or maybe something different. Hanji.
Correct. So, this IRPRA 2021 was something a very different experience for many other people too, because it's something on the regional award. So, there in our PR industry, there are a lot of awards are there, like for national specifically. But then this is something very special for regional people who are connecting their from their own specific cities. And as you said, the list was 40 under 40. So, how does you frame? Like, is it a kind of a very big achievement for you because it's something new to everyone?
See, I think India is such a big country, and a region together collectively build a nation. So we are one of the most ancient countries to ever exist, and we are built up of so many languages and cultures. And I'm sure there are so many people doing great work across India. Be it in Tamil or be it in Punjab, be it in Marathi, being in Gujarati, wherever, or in Northeast Bangla, but people are doing great work. And one platform like IRPRA 40 under 40 comes, and then collectively it brings so many people, then we also realize, the kind of work we are doing, and then perhaps some other organization or some other professional in any other part of India is also doing something great which I am not aware of, or maybe would have done something very differently which I am not aware of. So even this opportunity and this ceremony is also a very learning experience for all of us to actually know what other people are also doing, because we are so busy achieving our own assignments, our own work throughout the year. We hardly get time to know what others are doing. And one day like this really comes up, and you really feel good. So the ceremony where we, though it was held online, but we were all present, and I was listening to everyone whatever they have done, and it felt so good to me.
So, as I can see from your smile, that actually feels wow to you. So tell me something about your work. Like, what do you exactly do currently, and how many years you have been spending in this industry?
Right. So I am a film producer, a film director, and then very lately in the last 6 years, I've been directing a lot of campaigns for non-profits, for a lot of organizations which are doing exemplary work or humanitarian work. So it's been more than a decade with me, and I eat films and I sleep films and I drink films, whatever you can say. And so filmmaking is my share of storytelling and
Passion.
a way of communicating a broader message to a lot
Yeah.
of people. Right. Whether it be for entertainment or whether it be for awareness or knowledge or in any way.
Mm-hmm.
If a non-profit comes to
Mm-hmm.
me and say we need to tell people what we do, or we need to create a fundraiser, we need to spread the idea, whether it be for a sanitary napkin or whether it be for equal opportunities in education. So I take that up. And I am connected with a lot of organizations here in Chandigarh, and especially in the entire Punjab now, I would say. Uh, um, I'm holding 5 key positions here, and so work keeps me busy. And if I'm able to do my best, even satisfying my creative streak and also helping society, I think it's a best mix of both that I think I'm able to manage somehow. Yeah.
Correct. So, as you told us about your films, I'm quite interested to know about what kind of films you're exactly do. What niche you have in doing that.
See, See, I started with theatrical, then I realized a lot of small, medium budget people want to tell stories which are, I mean, not very entertainment centric, but very agenda centric as well, And so a lot of organizations, non-profits, social health groups, they came up to me and they said, we need to learn a lot of campaigns, because every organization will not perhaps have a budget that right now a Bombay or a Delhi offers. People can't really go to a very far off place to get their work done. So they reached out to me, and our company Pinaka Media Works, we brought up a niche in producing films, such as Admitted, which is now in the contender for the national awards, and it's on transgender education. So I filmed the biography.
Education.
Yeah, I filmed the biography of Dhananjay Chauhan, who is the first transgender student of Punjab University, Chandigarh. So, and the lady behind the building of the first transgender washroom ever in a public institution in India. So the story is all about that. And so our films travel film festivals, and it's been more than 70 film festivals now. And I, in a span of say 10 years, I have done more than 90 films. So whether it be on child empowerment, whether it be on women empowerment, whether it be a health centric things, producing campaigns for the health department of Haryana, whether it be for all the eye camps that are set up across the entire state of Punjab, we have to create a community voice, because it is very difficult for people, because people are busy in their own lives. How when one switches on the TV or the internet, you would see something either entertaining or meaningful. There are both sets of audiences, right? So somebody say who has to say donate to a charity would actually want to know what the charity is all about, or say whatever the whole initiative is all about. And for that we need a film, because you can't go or you visit, but people want to help in kindness or in some way, and that has opened up new avenues for people here. And so we have verticals like entertainment, and then meaningful things happening in this segment. So entertainment is all about numbers and also giving a subtle message beneath it, and that is a huge audience building and an audience engaging activity. So I am producing talk shows here, I am producing podcasts here, I am producing films here. So it's
a lot of creative things,
everything that television or a cinema hall would do. So we are there into almost everything that you can think. Yes.
So it's really nice to know that you're doing something as well, because when it comes to entertainment, if you really want to drop out a message to to society, to improve something, to you work upon something, I think entertainment is the best way to circulate that particular message, because it gives a kind of interest to people to listen, that what kind of story you have to know.
Yes.
Like for example, you talk about women empowerment. There are a lot of people who just talk, but then when it comes to action, it's something we don't know what
perhaps to do. I can only say that I have my medium to say. If I would have been a painter, I would have expressed it through my art. If I am a filmmaker, I would express it through my film. But the beauty of, or the pain of making the film both in the same text is that filmmaking involves just doesn't the artist. It's not a story that an author would just write by herself or himself. filmmaking is you need 100 people every time, and everybody to be on the same page every time, so that you can make that film. So that's about it. So I love it. I
Something
love
like
it.
this. Obviously, ma'am, you are loving your profession. So what we see is like, next year IRPRA 2022 will be there.
Yes.
So are you coming up with the same layers and same, kind of motivation towards the same?
Yes, because I'm constantly working 12 months a year. So um, um, I don't think I take a break, but that's okay, because I actually am enjoying the whole process of it. And
Correct.
even if I am on a break, it means something is running inside my head. So I don't completely shut down in any case. And yes, we have done a lot of things, yeah, after September, after October, when I think you can edit this part. When after IRPRA 40 under 40 was announced, even after that, we have worked on a lot of new things and a lot of new films, which would be released, I think, before the next awards are held. So we are hopeful that our work finds a place amongst the jury, and also if they find it worthy, definitely it
You
would
will
be
get the
very,
chance
yes,
again to win
absolutely.
creative champion. So
Yes.
we will, we really hope that to meet you again in next year, in next award ceremony to introduce.
Yes.
And let's hope for the best that in
Thank
this pandemic we are connecting over a Zoom call. Let's hope that for next year we are connecting with a one-on-one meeting for
you.
the same,
Absolutely.
and it would be really very nice, to connect with you one-on-one, because
Yes.
I'll get to know more about you, your work, and your campaigns. It's really, really nice.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
thank you. Thanks a lot for sharing your views with us for your achievement. And I must say that if you involve, that there is a word कि अगर आप कोई चीज करते हो तो आप उसमें इतनी शिद्दत से करो कि आप उसे
ये
अचीव
पूरी
कर ही लो.
कायनात
So that
उसे
kind of
आपके लिए
शिद्दत,
जुटाने में
हाँ,
मदद होगी.
exactly the one. So अगर आप ऐसे कुछ करते हो तो you will definitely get the flavor कि हाँ, this is my work and I'm actually enjoying it.
जी.
So it was really nice having a word with you on Troopel.com. We really hope that we're going to see you next year in the IRPRA 2022. And
Right.
we wish you luck for the whole year.
Thank you, Ayushi. Thank you, Troopel. And are there any questions that I need to answer, because I received a question list as well? And no problem. ये questions हैं. Do you want me to answer them, or is it done? मतलब आपके लिए.
No. For me, see, what I really want to know from your side was that these few questions only. And when you told me about your work, I actually get quite interested to know about your work and your achievements. So it's something
Yes.
very nice, because I didn't know before taking this an interview. So I am quite, I am like, okay, fine. I am happy to, get these answers from your side. And actually, what you told me on a personal level, I really like the idea of that filmmaking, because every day we all are, so fond of watching that web series, the movies, and all. And when it comes to part of creative watching, I am so damn fan of watching it. So I'm really gonna watch your movies if
So
you're
you
something.
must watch Admitted. You must watch my film Roo. And there are 6 films which will be releasing in April. So
Okay.
if I'll be sending those links over to Troopel, they'll all be available on our channel, on our websites. And
Sure.
so our films, producing is one part of it, and the distribution is second. So making the film is, then it will be available on some OTT and some place, or then whatever happens is that, we make sure that some part of our films are available on platforms which are accessible for free to people, because when are made for marginalized community, so they can't pay money to OTT, Netflix, to watch the films. Otherwise, there is a lot of piracy happening. So we make sure some films are for the free people, some are theatrical, some are television, some way. So that way, is communication reaches out to a lot of people.
Thank you so much for coming to our platform and sharing as your thoughts, your views, and achievements as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
working with
Ayushi,
you on
and
the platform
thank you so
with
much,
you.
Troopel, for having me on this conversation.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye-bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.